From heart-pumping fight scenes to mind-bending plot twists, I'm counting down the most epic, thrilling, and unforgettable action films of all time. Things that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Today, movies 30 all the way up to 21. I have spent literally countless hours watching and rewatching action movies, something I thoroughly enjoy doing. And now I've spent hours debating the merits of each of these films and trying to put them in the perfect place on this top 50 list. From superheroes to martial arts masters, westerns to sci fi flicks. I've explored the full spectrum of action subgenres to bring you the most exciting and talked about films of all time. In today's video, we'll be diving into the world of high octane action, pulse pounding suspense, and awe inspiring stunts. I am not kidding. Whether you're a fan of classic franchises or newer IPs, I've got something here for you. Everyone's going to find something to enjoy on this list. So buckle up. Get ready to experience some of the most electrifying, pulse-pounding, and downright mind-blowing action movies of all time again today. Number 30 on my list is The Bourne Identity, 2002, directed by Doug Liman. Lead actors in the film include Matt Damon, Franca Potente, Chris Cooper, and Clive Owen. The film is a spy thriller that follows an amnesiac man trying to discover his identity while being pursued by assassins and government agents. The action scenes in The Bourne Identity are fast-paced and gritty, characterized by intense hand-to-hand combat, high-speed car chases, and Jason Bourne's resourceful use of his environment to outmaneuver his pursuers. The film's realistic and tightly choreographed sequences set a new standard for the spy genre, emphasizing Bourne's lethal skills and quick thinking in life or death situations. And just the fact that these things come to him and he does not remember how makes for a really entertaining action flick. Number 29, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, 2000, directed by Ang Lee. Lead actors include Chow Yun-fat, Michelle Yeoh, Zhang Ziyi, and Shang Chen. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Man, this is a unique film. A tale of love, betrayal, and the pursuit of a legendary sword. And it's set against the backdrop of ancient China's martial arts world where honor and destiny intertwine. The action scenes in this movie are renowned for their graceful choreography and stunning wire work, blending martial arts with a dreamlike, almost balletic quality that elevates the combat to a form of art. This movie won 4 Academy Awards, including Best Cinematography, which is a big one for any action movie. Number 28, totally different kind of film, Logan from 2017, directed by James Mangold. Lead actors in this film, Hugh Jackman as Logan, Wolverine, Patrick Stewart, and Daphne Keane. This movie is a gritty, emotional story, something different for an X-Men flick. It's set in the near future, where Logan and a deteriorating Professor X must protect a young mutant who is being pursued by dark forces. The action scenes in Logan, intense, man, brutal, raw, as Wolverine unleashes his claws in violent, close-quarters combat. Unlike the stylized fights in earlier X-Men films, this one, the battles are off the hook as Logan goes all visceral. And these are grounded, really dirty, gritty fights. And it emphasizes the toll that years of violence have taken on our aging hero. Number 27, Commando from 1985, directed by Mark L. Lester. Lead actors include Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ray Don Chung, Alyssa Milano, and Dan Hedaya. The movie is an action-packed thriller where Schwarzenegger's character must rescue his kidnapped daughter from a former dictator's clutches. Boo. The action scenes in Commando over the top and relentless, featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger in full action hero mode as he single handedly takes out an entire army, and not just one, I mean, just whole groups of soldiers. He is unstoppable with his combination of heavy weaponry, hand to hand combat, and explosive stunts. The film's battles are marked by the high body count, exaggerated choreography, and iconic one liners, making it quintessential as an 80s action movie. Mwah. It's so cheesy. Number 26, Lethal Weapon, 1987, directed by Richard Donner. The lead actors in this film are Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, and Gary Busey. The movie is a buddy cop action film that became a defining entry in the buddy cop genre, focusing on the partnership between reckless Riggs, that's Mel Gibson, and the more cautious Murtaugh, Danny Glover, as they take on a dangerous criminal operation. Lethal Weapon features intense and dynamic action, combining high-stakes shootouts, explosive chases, and gritty hand-to-hand combat, showcasing the contrasting styles between the two lead characters. The film blends adrenaline-fueled sequences with sharp humor and emotional depth at times. It set a new bar for buddy cop movies in the 1980s. Number 25, Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation from 2015. This is directed by Christopher McQuarrie. The lead actors in the film are Tom Cruise again, Rebecca Ferguson, Jeremy Renner, and Simon Pegg. Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation. Man, this is the third entry of Mission Impossible on this top 50 list. These movies are so great as action movies. This one follows Ethan Hunt and his team again, this time as they face off against a shadowy organization, known as the Syndicate. The Syndicate poses a significant threat to global security. Of course they do. The action scenes in Mission Impossible: Rogue Nation are off the chart. Pulse pounding, meticulously choreographed. They feature unbelievable stunts like Ethan Hunt's breathtaking climb up the side of a plane during takeoff. Just the filming scenes were like, whoa! And then intense hand-to-hand combat sequences throughout the movie. The film is known for its intricate set pieces and practical effects. I mean, these stunts that are being done are really dangerous. And again, Tom Cruise, he's performing many of his own stunts. This dude is an adrenaline junkie, no doubt. Number 24, Heat from 1995, directed by Michael Mann. Lead actors, wow, what a cast. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, Val Kilmer at his heyday highlight, and Jon Voight. This movie is a crime drama focused on an intense cat-and-mouse game between a dedicated LAPD detective and a professional bank robber. Heat's action scenes are masterfully executed, featuring a high-stakes bank heist and a dramatic shootout on the streets of Los Angeles that are both precisely choreographed to the finest details and grounded in gritty realism. These are so well filmed and choreographed, they've been used as training videos for the US military. I am not kidding. The film's intense and detailed sequences underscore the tactical precision of the criminal gang and the relentless pursuit of law enforcement, creating a gripping and immersive experience. If you've not seen that street shootout, just YouTube it and you'll be like, but really, watch the movie. Number 23, Rambo: First Blood Part 2, 1985. This is directed by George P. Cosmatos. Lead actors include Sylvester Stallone, Richard Crenna, Charles Napier, and Steven Berkoff. The movie follows John Rambo as he is sent on a mission to rescue American POVs in Vietnam, showcasing his combat skills and resilience in a high-powered action narrative. The action scenes in Rambo: First Blood Part 2 are explosive and relentless, featuring incredible combat sequences, from intense firefights in the jungle to Rambo's dramatic rescue missions. The film really highlights Stallone's character in full survival mode, employing a mix of guerrilla tactics, heavy weaponry, and hand to hand combat to take on overwhelming odds and deliver a dose of 80s action flair. I first saw this as a kid, 15, in theaters, and I had my 5-year-old sister next to me. My parents, they made this call. There's a scene where a guy gets an arrow straight through the head to a tree. I look at my sister and she just bursts out laughing. I don't know what to do with that. Great movie. Number 22, Drunken Master 2, 1994, directed by Lau Kar Leong and Jackie Chan. Lead actors in the film are Jackie Chan, Lau Kar Leong, Anita Mui, and Jeremy Yuen. This film is a martial arts classic, and I'm glad to have Jackie Chan represented here on this list. His exceptional skills and unique comedic style are in the spotlight as the sequel to the great Legend of the Drunken Master, which isn't on the list. The sequel is even better. It builds on the original success, but it goes next level. We are treated to a dazzling display of Jackie Chan's martial arts prowess, blending acrobatic choreography with inventive use of props. I mean, the things he does with a ladder, a broom, I mean, standard things in his movies, it's all on display here. And then mix in his comedic timing, because, I mean, Drunken Master, it's hilarious. The film's centerpiece, a spectacular fight in a metal foundry, it exemplifies Chan's innovative approach to action. No one does things like Jackie Chan. It combines intricate stunts and fluid movements in a visually stunning and dynamic fight sequence. Number 21, to finish our list today, we have Predator from 1987. I can watch this movie again and again. Directed by John McTiernan. I said I can. Yeah, I have watched this movie again and again. Lead actors are Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers. Just the two of them in a movie together was fantastic. Elpidia Carrillo and Jesse Ventura. We get Jesse Ventura with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Carl Weathers. I mean, come on. Now, the plot? Forget about the cheesy plot. We don't have time to bleed. This film is a sci-fi action classic where an elite special forces team led by Arnold Schwarzenegger is sent on a rescue mission in the jungle, only to discover they are being hunted by a highly advanced extraterrestrial predator with cloaking technology and deadly weaponry. As the team is picked off one by one, they must use their skills and ingenuity to survive and confront this formidable alien threat. Predator is packed with intense and suspenseful action, featuring a mix of over-the-top firefights and guerrilla tactics, culminating in a fierce and strategic showdown between Arnold Schwarzenegger and the alien hunter. Now, get to the chopper! And there we are. Another 10 of the top 50 action films of all time. Their intensity, special effects, and kill totals seem to really be amping up. Just wait until tomorrow's video. Whew. Be sure to share your favorites from today's list down in the comments. And if you think I got any of these wrong, too high, too low, I want to hear it. Especially if there's one on here you think, Jim, really? It doesn't even belong on the list. Okay, give me your reasons. Tell me what you're thinking, and I will respond. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done that. We'll talk to you next time.